Ladies and gentlemen, it's the host with the most here. It is Team Ri. How are you doing on this amazing Sunday's edition? I am doing wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, I have social media accounts, but don't worry, I'll discuss that later on in this video. So I want you guys and gals to sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some meat, or grab something to drink, or maybe, just maybe, you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on this subject. And of course, the link will be down below, or the article will be down below. It'll be neither, because it's the review of last night's preview called Payback. Here goes nothing. Now, I don't know if anyone watched it, or maybe you watched it earlier this morning on demand on Peacock. Now, the first match to kick off Payback was a cage match. I'm very surprised they have the cage match to kick off the show. And it is very entertaining. I loved it. Best match between Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus, bar none. I loved it. Did you guys like it? Were you surprised how good it was? Because lead up to this match, the build up, it was not very good. I am sorry for saying that. So Trish Stratus, Becky Lynch, great match, great opener, and of course the right person won the victory. And even Trish's bodyguard or whatever, was it Stark, I think, turn face. So I don't know what's the next step for her in her career, and I don't know what's next for Trish Stratus. Maybe she might be done with WWE for now, and then probably come back. She might make an appearance on Monday Night Raw. Who knows? But it was a very good intention. Starks, I think that's her name, beat the crap out of her, knocked out Trish Stratus, and now end that part of the show in the beginning. Okay, now the rest of the card, I don't know what the order. And we all know that John Cena was the host of last night's Payback. And I said to myself, why Payback? Come on now. Yes, I know he has so much time on his hands because of this whole strike for Hollywood. So we call him up, and then they asked him, can he make an appearance on SmackDown and then host Payback. And then the thing, when he came out, The Miz interrupted, typical. Then LA Knight came out. It was a very, very unique segment, you know. I loved it. I am not a fan of The Miz whatsoever, but he came along since he did that Real World of MTV back in the day. So, and of course, LA Knight beat The Miz. That's so obvious, you know. How do you feel if WWE decided to switch gears and let The Miz win it over LA Knight? Would that really mess up LA Knight motivation to get to the top of the card? Maybe, maybe not. So, that match was just okay. Nothing really spectacular. Another one was, let me see here. Okay, it was a single match for the women's title match. Rhea Ripley versus Raquel. It was so obvious that Rhea Ripley is going to retain her belt. She hardly defends the damn thing, and it's not her fault. It is the creating team. I guess she's just like a bodyguard of the Judgment Day. Whenever she defends her belt, she defends it. So, I don't know. You guys complain when Charlotte Flair holds up to the belt so long, and then when you guys are happy, when Ripley beats her, now you guys are mad. She hardly defends it. You're right, she hardly defends it. She needs to defend it more often. Not on pay-per-view, on SmackDown. You know, and then she was doing a tribute for China, their ring gear. That's awesome, isn't it? I wish more women to do that, but she's the most dominant person in today's modern era besides China. I know Blanca Belair, she's good, but she's no Rhea Ripley. No doubt about it. Okay, another one was, this is so stupid of the WWE. They had a talk show. The effect, Walter effect or whatever. It was so stupid. Then Cody Rhodes came out and then introduced one of the Usos, and then one of the Usos will come back, but this time on Raw. So I wonder how Roman Reigns is gonna feel about that on Friday Night SmackDown. I'm assuming he will. So that part was kind of stupid, waste of airtime. I'm just being honest. It was very stupid. And another one was, I don't know the rest of the order. I'm just going the best I can. It was the rematch of the United States Championship. This time, Rey Mysterio is the champion, and the challenger is Austin Theory. I am glad that Austin Theory did not get his belt back, because in my opinion is Austin Theory needs to get out of the U.S. title picture and go on to a different direction. Maybe team up with Walter and going after the tag team titles. Maybe, because they have very good chemistry. It may happen or may not happen. Who knows what WWE has plans for those two great young athletes. Okay, another one was, let me see her. Oh yeah, the WWE Universal Tag Team Championship was online. You know, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the part of the Judgment Day. I thought, I guess they changed their. Were they on this whole card this whole time? I thought it was gonna be premium or however. We're gonna go after the title, but I guess that was wrong. I know I'm not saying that correctly, but this match was very good. Anything goes. I love how Kevin Owens did a swanton like Jeff Hardy did back in the day. It was awesome. I love those kind of matches. And even Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I had to read this, dressed up as hockey theme because it's in Pittsburgh. It's so obvious, and they use hockey sticks. Love it. Don't you wish they do this more often than rarely stuff? Kevin Owens is all busted up, you know. I know he's a big guy, but when there's a good moment, he puts on a great show. And everyone from the Judgment Day got involved. Even Finn Balor's good old buddy, he got involved. I thought Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens will retain the belts, but all those numbers were against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and we got new tag team champions finally for the first time since Mania. Now Judgment Day owns all the gold, all the flipping gold, all of it, except Seth Rollins' belt. Probably is going to happen eventually, but what a great show. It reminded me of, I mean, not a great show, great moment. It reminded me of when Evolution did it back in Armageddon. I think it was 03, 04. Remember that? Everybody was at the top of the ramp. Same thing like this. It's just a little different era. You know what I'm saying? Now for the main event is the single match. You got Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I really enjoy this match. I really was pulling for Seth to lose. I know it sounds silly because he's battling back injuries, and he needs to take care of that. You know, I think he's just very stubborn, and I think he's don't want to take his spotlight away. So it was a very good match. Not the best match of the card. The two best matches, in my opinion only, was the first match of the card, and then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That's the second best match because they went everywhere, not just in the square circle. Because sometimes in the square circle is very, very boring. I am sorry for saying that. So I don't know what's next for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Are they gonna get a rematch? We'll find out. And another thing is, they didn't show this on Peacock. It's so stupid. On the bonus coverage on WWE Network or WWE website, Shinsuke Nakamura beat the crap out of Roman Reigns. He's not part of the show. Shinsuke Nakamura beat the crap out of Seth Rollins from behind to close out the show, but it was not televised on Peacock. They had the bonus. That part was stupid, you know, but whatever. WWE, what the hell are you thinking? Now, I think they're going to have another match, this time at Fastlanes. Now, we all know Fastlanes is October. So, if WWE was smart, they have plenty of time to make a lot of good matches for Fastlanes. Don't do it like 3 weeks before Fastlanes. That'd be very, very stupid. I'm sorry, but they will. You know, they have all this time. There are smart people backstage. But I guaranteed they're going to wait until 3 weeks prior to October, I think, 7th or whenever, on that Sunday or Saturday. I hopefully I'm wrong. And if they were also smart, just concentrate on the main matches, then the other ones will just fall in place. I guarantee they won't do that. Have a good one. Let me know what's your rating on the show last night. You like it? You give it a 1, or do you give it a 10 in that time frame? And I mean that rating. So follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, all my social media accounts will be down below. If you want to be part of the Raw Show, that's fine. If not, that's it. See you guys tonight, the return of wrestling news in August. Peace out and stay safe. So Payback is now in the books until Fastlanes.